What's good, YouTube? It's Jay coming at y'all again with another YouTube video, and today's not going to be an exercise video per se. Today I'm going to be explaining to you guys the difference between endurance, strength, and hypertrophy, right? So the next few of my videos are going to be workout videos, and I want you to know what to expect when you see my video titled a certain thing, whether it be endurance, strength, or hypertrophy. I want you to know what to expect, what it's going to be like, right? So for endurance, strength, and hypertrophy, the main difference for everybody is going to be the difficulty level. Endurance exercises are going to be less intense, higher reps. Strength exercises are going to be much more intense, much lower reps, and hypertrophy exercises are going to be the in-between ground, right? But what could be strength, endurance, or hypertrophy for you can change based off of your own abilities, your own capabilities. Now, push-ups, I'm going to use push-ups for example in this video, right? I'm going to use push-ups for examples for everything. I'm going to show you each different variation of push-ups and which one's strength, which one is endurance, which one's hypertrophy, at least for me. Now, what can be called strength, endurance, or hypertrophy will change depending on the individual, because push-ups might be easy for one individual, but it might be hard for another. So that will change, and I'll explain all that to you in this video. Endurance is your muscles' ability to contract for an extended period of time. That means you're going to be doing high repetitions. It's going to be a lighter load, a lighter weight, but you're going to be doing a lot of repetitions of it. So you're not going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The rep range for endurance is really anything above 12. So if you're doing 13, 14, 15, 20 plus for sure, that's definitely endurance. You're working on your muscular endurance when you're doing those exercises, right? So endurance is just that, how long you can do a specific exercise, how long can you keep contracting your muscle. And an endurance exercise, like I said, is push-ups. For me, I would say it's push-ups, regular push-ups, just regular push-ups. That's endurance. I could do over 20 push-ups. If you could do over 20 push-ups, if you could do over 13 push-ups, it becomes an endurance exercise for you, okay? So that's what endurance is. Now, besides the rep range of 13 and up, 13 to 20, 20 and up, another thing that I would call endurance is ladder workouts, which is really just either doing a count up or a count down. So I'll use a count down for example. Say you're a beginner, you're trying to build up your endurance, and you want to start from the number 10, and you count down. So you're doing push-ups. You do 10 push-ups, and then you do 9 push-ups, and then you do 8 push-ups, then you do 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down to 1. That is what I would call an endurance workout as well, even though that's not technically 13 and up reps in terms of how many you do at one time. Obviously you do 10, you stop, 9, stop, 8, stop, whatever, but it's high reps because all those numbers add up. Now, if you're doing 10 down to 1, that's going to add up to 55 repetitions. It should add up to 55 repetitions. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all equals up to 55 reps. Now, that's something you do if you're just a beginner. If you're more than a beginner, obviously you're going to want to do more reps than that. You might want to do 11, 12, 13, 15. You might want to go up to 20 down to 1. 20 all the way down to 1. So you do 20, 19, 18, 17, all of that. Routines like that, I also consider endurance workouts, including count up workouts. So if you start from 1, you do 1 rep, then you do 2, 3, the ladder. Those are endurance workouts as well. So you might see from me endurance workouts that are either between 13 and 20 reps, but you could also see endurance workouts from me or anybody that's a ladder. It could be a count up, it could be a count down. Now, hypertrophy is the enlargement of your muscle fibers from high volumes of tension. So it's going to be the middle ground. So hypertrophy isn't going to be too heavy of a resistance, and it's not going to be too light of a resistance. Hypertrophy is going to be in between. And basically the rep range for hypertrophy is 6 to 12 reps. Okay, so if you could do any exercise between 6 reps and 12 reps of it, you're doing hypertrophy, which is you're just trying to make your muscles grow. Now, don't get me wrong, you can make your muscles grow through endurance training. You can make your muscles grow through strength training. You're still gonna be flowing the blood to it. But hypertrophy is just that middle ground, to where you're not using too light of a resistance, so where the weight still does affect you in a good way, but also it's not too heavy so where you can't repeat the exercise as many times as you would like. You want to get in repetitions as much as you can so you can get your blood to flow into those muscles. All you're doing with hypertrophy is you're getting the blood to flow in those muscles. You want them to get bigger. You want to flow blood into your muscle. So that's what you're doing with hypertrophy. You're just picking a weight that's not too heavy, and a weight that's not too light as well. And it's just the perfect middle ground for people that want to gain muscle. So like I said, hypertrophy is between 6 to 12 repetitions. So an example of a hypertrophy exercise for me would be archer push-ups. So archer push-ups is between regular push-ups and one-arm push-ups. So it will be regular push-ups, archer push-ups, one-arm push-ups, and level of difficulty from low difficulty to high difficulty. So archer push-ups, I would be able to do 6 to 12 repetitions of it, and that would be a hypertrophy exercise for me. Like I said before, it depends on the person. So if it's 6 to 12 reps for you doing regular push-ups, then it's hypertrophy for you. So strength is the ability of your body to overcome an external load, which in easier terms is basically how much weight can you lift with one effort. So you don't have to do it multiple times. It just has to be one time. What's the maximum amount of resistance that you could take on one time? So if you're doing weights per se, if you could do bench press, if you could bench press 225 pounds one times, that's a strength thing. That's a strength exercise. It's not about how many times you could do it. It's just about what's the highest resistance that you can do. That's what strength is. So strength is going to fall within the rep range of 1 to 5. So if you could do anything from 1 to 5 reps, it's going to be considered strength. So an example of a strength exercise for me would be the one-arm push-up. So a strength exercise, I could do 1 to 5 reps of a one-arm push-up, right? That would be a strength exercise. If you can do 1 to 5 reps of a one-arm push-up, that's strength exercise. If you can't even do one-arm push-up, then say you could do 1 to 5 reps of a regular push-up. If that's your rep range for a regular push-up, if it's that hard for you, then push-ups is a strength exercise for you. It's like I said earlier, it's just dependent on your own fitness levels and what you can do. But that's what strength is. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to come at you guys with this video real quick because, like I said, my next few workouts are going to be titled either strength, endurance, or hypertrophy, and I want you to know what to expect from those videos. I want you to know what you're going into, whether it's going to be endurance, whether it's going to be hypertrophy, whether it's going to be strength. I want you to know the difference before I show you guys those videos, but those videos are coming up. So if you did enjoy this video, please make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram down below. It's Jay, and I'll catch you on the next one.